Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider, playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, I'm checking my screens. Chat is live. I'm live. Yes, I'm live. And I want to go into Skydock 4. And it's Barrier, Unstoppable. Solar is the threat. The shields are void. And it's going to be exotic arms today. It's exotic arms. I've brewed some green tea. I've squirted some fresh lemon into my green tea. Have some drinks with me, Guardian. Whatever you're drinking at home, let's share it. Let's be friends. I need friends. So, green tea with lemon. Thank you, Guardians, for hanging out with me. I want to give a big shout out to the Guardians all around the world who come into chat, who hang out. England, Canada, Germany, India, Malaysia, France, everywhere. Thank you for hanging out. Poland, thank you. We basically have Guardians all over the world, and we're fighting the good fight. We fight against the darkness. We sharpen our weapons. We hone our skills, Guardians. These lost sectors, practice. If you're not having success, change your weapons up, practice. You can go and take a look at my videos, Guardians. I've done a lot of lost sectors. And I change and go through a lot of different weapons to give you options. Nobody wants to be stuck with a weapon that doesn't work for them. Let's get this started. I'm going to go right in on Master. Skydock 4, Master Lost Sector at level 1840. I'm going in. Now, I'm never in a rush to get through these. You definitely, with practice and the proper equipment, you can get through these lost sectors faster. But I enjoy the game. I actually enjoy going through, taking my time, and knocking out a few of them. I need to knock a few out. Now, there's no shame in just hanging out right here until you get your super built, take a few enemies down, retreat, and get your super up. Now, I'm using Wish Ender today. I'm using Wish Ender, Aisha's Embrace, and Unwavering Duty. But we'll do this a couple of times and run through some options. I've always liked Wish Ender because it absolutely, Guardians, it rocks them. Look at that damage if I hit his fuel cell. It is quite a bit. And I like to keep him stunned because he's a monster. He is a monster. And he will blast you with that solar damage. And we don't want that. I don't want to be blasted. You don't want to be blasted. Now, something that I do, Guardians. If I get a little orb, I'll throw it. Bad throw, bad throw. But I also like to definitely do this. See this barrel? This is a stationary fuel cell. Now, it's possible I could knock it over and it would blow up on me. But I like to push it over, push it down, and explode it, hoping that I weaken them, get a couple of hits. You know, they've moved along. Move along. Now, this is going to be an unstoppable and a barrier down here. Vicious monsters. That's all I can say about them. I really like to get him down because if you don't get him down, did you see that unstop? The unstop was suspended, but the barrier champion came up right around him. You got to watch out for those barrier champions because they heal. Unlike this guy right here, you know, he's not going to heal. The unstop is not going to heal. But the barrier champion, don't waste a bullet, really, until you can get in there. Woo, those fires. Look at them. So vicious. Let that gun fluoresce. Because otherwise, you're not going to get an unstoppable bullet. You know, it takes several seconds for that gun to fluoresce and get that unstoppable bullet. See it? It appeared on the left. But I want to get out of his little line of sight. Woo! What was that? What was that? You know, it could have been a little Scion could have lived. Tragedy awaits. One wrong move, and at 1840 Guardians, you definitely can go down here. But I like to have patience. It was a little Scion. Now, I got the little Scion, and before I go down to take care of this champ, I want to make sure that my health bar fully recovers. I'm not healing as quickly here. And I definitely could have changed out some of my armor. Watch that knockback. Watch it get knocked back. Whammo. I mean, Wishender, I love you. We're going to try a few different weapons, because I definitely have been accused of using Wishender too often. But, you know, if it works for you, it works. And I have found, Guardians, that Wishender just works for me. That's what it does. It works. Now, with Outbreak perfected, I could do enough damage to get this guy where I don't even have to use, a bullet on him. I do like to use Strand. I like for that Strand little bolo to just re-heal. See it regrow over to the left, bottom left-hand side of the screen. And it takes a while for your next unstoppable to work. The next unstop bullet, it takes a while for them to really come into play. Oh, is there nothing else here? I'm going to lose my little orb. Scion, got him. Void shielded, Guardians, void shielded. But even if I did not have the Void Scout Rifle on, Wishender would cut through those shields. It would cut through. Now I really will have... did I see any champions appear? I felt like that should have done a little bit of damage. Let me use some heavy on him. Let's send him on to a better place. Go on to a better place. We'll get that little scion out of here, because they're always going to be a nuisance. I do not like those tracking missiles. I don't like them one bit. And there they come. A barrage of tracking missiles. A barrage of them. Reloading, reloading. Now, Guardians, you know, if you have hung out with me before, the reload on a machine gun, it's tragic. It's absolutely tragic. Finally, got that unstoppable to appear. Finally! The boss is angry. The boss is angry. Oh, come on. I barely clipped the edge of that. Did you see it, Gar? I barely clipped it. I barely clipped that. Now, he has a punch. I mean, he definitely could still, you know, target me. Look at that. He's got a punch, Guardians. And I've got Wish Ender. I've got Wish Ender. But a good scout rifle, you know, there's a number of really good weapons. I think Outbreak Perfected. We're going to come in here with Outbreak Perfected. I may have vaulted Bad Juju. Now, I can run down there and take him out with my super, but Wishender did just as good. Oh, and I got the exotic. It always is a good feeling to grab that exotic, Guardians. Look at all this heavy. I could have just went crazy with some heavy. All right, now I'm going to return to, it says orbit, but it'll take us back to the flag. It will take us back to the flag. Returning, okay. I liked that setup, chat. I liked it a lot. Thank you, Guardians. I appreciate that. Now, I like this lost sector. In fact, I like the lost sectors on the EDZ. I feel like when you need to earn something, you know, come here and earn it. 64, resilience is good. I'm okay with recovery, strength. You know, these are probably good. I'd have to check them against the ones I have in the vault and see which ones are the best. I kind of feel like I want to go in there with a new color shader. This is Rustberry. Let's jump over a few pages and see if I can find something else. Come on now. Do me right. Do me right. Find it. Let's get something good. Eventide Cheer. I'll wear it for a few minutes. Let's try it. Vanguard Marshal. Better Bark. I'm wearing one of the pieces from oughta 1, and Valkyrie 0. I normally like Valkyrie 0. I think I'll leave it with what I've got on for a silver tactical. Okay, I'm going to leave Silver Tactical on for a moment. Now, let's choose our weapons, Guardians. I want to go Outbreak Perfected. That's Barrier, Unstoppable. Still has to be a Scout. You know, it's still got to be a Scout because I'm not going to use a Glaive. You know, I used a Glaive yesterday in one of the Lost Sectors, and I didn't like it. I did not like it one bit. So, and it is void in here. It's void, so I feel like I need to stay with that. Well, no, I could do this. I could do Retrofit Escapade. And then, what could I really do here? Pulse Rifle. I like Tarnished Metal. I'm gonna use Tarnished Metal. Now, I did read, Guardians, that we're going to get a new strand scout rifle. I hope it's an energy weapon. I hope it's an energy weapon. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it with this Outbreak Perfected. As you Guardians know, or if you're new to the channel, thank you for hanging out. But I did earn Outbreak Perfected during the ancient times. The old-fashioned way by balancing on a piece of dental floss on the outside of the wall. It was a tough mission. A very tough mission. But I got it. I finally got it with the help of a good fire team. I made it. I made it. But boy, did it take a lot of practice making those jumps on the outside of the wall. WNW, hello, buddy. How are you? Thank you for joining in. Thank you for hanging out with me. Win, what are you playing today? Are you in Destiny? Now, you can get this guy down. You know, you can do enough damage on him that you can get him just totally destroyed. But this is close quarters. This is close quarters. But he's going down relatively fast. With Outbreak perfected. Yay. Alright, I got him good that time with the little orb. And then as you Guardians know, I like to push this fuel cell over. Oh, when you're playing Warlock, you know, Warlocks are always needed. Always needed. That Well of Radiance, I feel like Warlocks are just practically, you know, tied into the Well of Radiance. Now, I know there's a barrier down here. There's a barrier. You know, there's another unstop. And they're all angry. Every one of them are angry. They're firing at me. How do they know I didn't come in peace? I mean, really, Guardians, how do they know that I'm not here peacefully? Yes, yes. For every in-game event, we have to have that Warlock with the Well of Radiance. Now, I recently set mine up when I did a nice build with the sun. You know, they throw the grenades all the time, and I really like it. Reloading. Alright, got him. We got him good. I'm glad we got him. Win, how long have you been playing, buddy? How long have you been playing? Oh, good. This had shoot to loot. I thought it did. I know that my hung jury SR4 has shoot to loot, and this tarnished metal has shoot to loot. I need to go today and build this because I have it up to level 17. Win, me too, buddy. Me too. We're originals. We are originals. I've been playing since D1 came out. And I will confess, Win, I was tragically awful. I was horrible. And I still have my days where I feel like I need to do better. Oh, thank you, Outbreak Perfected. K-Fizz, hello, how are you, buddy? It is good to see you. Big shout out to K-Fizz. He is a full member of Coterie of Arms. It's the clan I belong to, Coterie of Arms. It's good to see you, K-Fizz. Wow, I just really like Outbreak Perfected. You know, people have been saying, oh, Revision 0. No. I am not going to waste an exotic spot for Revision 0. Now, he should have went right back up. He should have gone right back up. All right, we got him. We got him. When it's understandable, you know, sometimes they'll change something up or you just get overwhelmed. You know, there's definitely room to expand skill sets in this game. I never feel like, you know, wow, I've conquered this. I've just conquered the game. I never feel that way because I'm always finding out, you know, something new or there's a new weapon. You know, I try to improve my gameplay. Where'd they all go? There they are. Get in here. We have a runner. We have a runner. Now come on, oh unstoppable. Unstoppable. He wants to stomp on me is what he wants to do. Let's see how much damage I can get on him with Outbreak Perfected. Wow, Guardians. Win, we are, buddy. We are. You'll have to come and hang out with me, Win. Definitely give a subscribe to my channel so you can find me again. We'll have to hang out together and play some. I always enjoy playing with long-term Guardians. Oh man, you know, Outbreak Perfected. Now that it's fully automatic, you know, you don't have to do the trigger over and over again. You know, Wish Ender, you do have to pull the trigger, but I like the fact that Wish Ender can see through walls, and it does have a huge damage. I mean, Wish Ender just does the damage. Wow, that rocket that spread so far. And I love that those little nanites are eating him up, Guardians. I like standing behind something where those bullets won't penetrate. You know, some of the things are so thin, you get a lot of area of effect. Now, I feel like that should have done a little bit more damage. Wow, retrofit escapade. Melanie, hello, hello. Oh, Win, we are friends? I'm glad to hear it, buddy. We'll have to play. We'll have to play. Melanie, how is Texas? What are you up to, Melanie? How is Texas? I guess Texas is in full summer, would be my guess. You're probably in full summer already. It's so warm down there. I've been to Texas many times. So warm, just so warm. Melanie, it's hot. It's hot already. Do you grow a garden? Do you grow a garden? I feel like I ought to be able to shoot those out. Oh, nice. I should have been slinging those this whole time. Now, he is finishable with my super. At this point, the Strand super will absolutely knock him out. He's acting a little bit dazed. Wow, I mean, he never fired once there in that last little go-round. Okay, I do need the resources. I do need the resources. Guardians, that was Outbreak Perfected, Tarnished Metal, and Retrofit Escapade. And I'm a fan. I am a fan of Retrofit Escapade. You know, I really want to go in, though, and do Hung Jury. We're going to go back out, and we'll do Hung Jury. Melanie, do you raise a garden? Do you have a garden down there in Texas? Win, what country are you in? Are you in the United States or are you in another country? We have guardians all over the world. I'm so glad that we do. Because we got a lot of darkness to push back. I need every chest I can get. All right, now I want to go in with Hung Jury. That gives me the Unstoppable. I need a Pulse Rifle. I'll do Insidious. I'll do Insidious. Or no, I could do the V10. The Vele or the Vels 10. I call it the V10. New Mexico, win. Oh, it's warm on you down there in New Mexico. Shout out to New Mexico. Chat, Win has been playing since D1. He's a long-termer. We've been in it. Win and I have seen it. We have seen it. We've done it. We've played it. And we're still taking our part to push back the darkness. Because Guardians, it's crazier than ever. It is really crazier than ever. I kind of wanted just to use the colony. How will it do in here? Probably rotten. Let's go in with something a little bit different. I want to use... Let's try Galahorn, but I am going to use the colony. We're going to use the colony at some point. Let's go in with this. Let's go back in on Master. Let's find out how this setup works. Now, wait a minute. Have I got this set up correctly? I'm really not gathering a lot of orbs. I wonder if I should do this to get more heavy ammo for Galahorn. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay, let's try this setup. But I do want to try the colony at some point. You know, grenade launchers had that buff. Can the colony do enough to make it worthwhile? I have Colony on me because I want to take it into Mayhem later. I want to go into Mayhem. Win, are you at home today? Are you off? Off from work? Do you work from home? Wow, that explosion stunned him. That guy just came out of nowhere. Let's get these explosions working again. What happened to him? Oh no, he fell down the hole. Now I'll have a whole gang of them to have to deal with. Oh, and that blew up my barrel. Let that fluoresce. Otherwise, it will take forever for those bullets to come through. Okay, we got him. We still got him. Guardians, just to show you, this is Hung Jury with kinetic tremors and shoot to loot. And if you have not done a kinetic tremors, this is sustained kinetic damage to a target emits a shock wave that damages any nearby targets. So it will actually, it will actually stun nearby targets. I am a fan. Oh, win. Fight the good fight, buddy. Fight the good fight. Take them back. Take them down. Give them a to-go box and put a nail in the lid. Woo! The big ugly came through. Oh, she came through and she's angry. Somebody give her a Snickers bar. I keep thinking that was somebody, but it's not. It's just a shadow that looked like a leg. All right, I'll take that. Galahorn, Galahorn. I mean, when in doubt, Galahorn them out. Guardians, it was still so good. I want to see what this kinetic tremors does to the boss, though. I'm really excited about seeing what kinetic tremors does to the boss. And remember, this does have shoot to loot. Look at that, Guardians. Bye! Let's see. What are my kills on Galahorn? 14,993. This might be one of the first Galahorns that I earned. I don't know. I am bad to delete, and I hate that it doesn't show our kill count. Because when you pull it out new, it starts back at 0. And I wished it was a running total. I wished we could get a running total. Gotta get that fluoresce in. Wow, that damage really, I wouldn't have had to fire a shot to get that second one out. And this stuns them so heavily. It even blew up those barrels. It blew up those barrels. Is he stuck down there? No, he just moved. He just moved, Guardians. And I really didn't want him stuck down there. Oh, kinetic tremors. I'm just in love with kinetic tremors. Let's see what it does to the boss. Oh, he wants to give me a to-go box, and he wants to put a nail in the lid. No. I say no. Stand up to darkness, Guardians, wherever you find it. Shine a light on it, Guardians, for wherever you shine a light, there can be no darkness. I need to heal. I need to heal up. Because healing is restricted here. It is restricted. You think I can take him down, Guardians? Alright, I got him. And still had super left over. I still had super left over. I feel like this is a good build, Guardians. Hung Jury, I don't even know that I had to ever use the pulse rifle. I basically went in with Hung Jury, with Strand, and with Gallahorn, and I really liked it. I liked it a lot. Now let's go back. I want to try, for fun, no judgment, judgment-free zone, judgment-free zone. I want to go in and try the colony. Let's give it a try. Will it keep me alive? Will it keep me alive? I'm going to keep the other options, and I'm going to do the colony. The Hung Jury with kinetic tremors, shoot to loot. The V10, I'm going to keep the V10, which is the Vales X. I like V10 better. I like V10 better. And I just pulled this colony out of collections this morning, so it's showing 0. I pulled it out of collections this morning. These are all relatively new. They're relatively new. And then I put most of my bows away. I think Trinity Ghoul, Win W. Trinity Ghoul's probably one of my higher kill counts. And then this Wish Ender, I have used this a lot just recently. It's jumped to 24,481 kills. But I pulled this out yesterday, Vigilance Wing. I wanted to try it, and I used it in yesterday's Lost Sector. I liked it. I like Vigilance Wing. You'll see me use it if I go into Trials of Osiris, because I'm not super speedy in Trials of Osiris. All right, let's go back in, and I'm going to use the colony. Let's go in on Master. Solar Surge, Strand Surge, Solar Threat. So I'm not really getting my bonuses, and I'm not using a shotgun. I'm not using a shotgun. But really, how would you use a shotgun in here? I would love to shotgun it, right? I would love to, but there's no... Well, Legend of Acrius. I could use Legend of Acrius. Or Tractor Cannon is a shotgun. Guardians, do not forget this now. Tractor Cannon is a shotgun. So that's 25% additional outgoing, and it's void, so you would, pop those void shields quickly. Wow, watch those. Watch it pop that AoE. What? It looks like about every 6th shot. And some of them die so quickly, I don't have time. I don't have time. Let's see, Guardians. Will this work? Yes! Okay, there was one little scion there, and this got it. Oh, Win, I really like Tiku's Divination. I really like it. Those tracking, I like the tracking arrows on it a lot. A whole lot. I need to use some of my new bows, because I definitely have not used them enough. One of them I don't even have it filled out. Well, she activated and she's fully healed up now from one of my little spiders getting her. Woo-wee! Get out of there! Get out of there, Ransom! Run! Run! I don't even know what I'm running from, but run! Actually, I do. It's that champion. The champion threw that shield up and was just firing at me. I was taking a beating. I was being pummeled. A barrage of bullets. Word of the day, barrage. All right. She's rotten, Guardians. She's absolutely rotten. All right, I got finishers on both of them. And let's get these old boys down. This is where that kinetic tremors comes into play. Get that fuel cell. You know, I am bad to not, you know, to go for the head. Wow, watch those. Did I have more of those? It kind of seemed like I did. All right, all right. Q, it's good to see you. Enchanted Eye, it's good to see you. You know, I definitely feel like, let me make sure it's reloaded. I don't know. I just love the colony. I want maybe for it to have a new catalyst where it fires, you know, double grenades. I mean, could double grenades be a thing? We know that grenade launchers were buffed. This is a grenade launcher. It is a grenade launcher. But I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, did it take out both of them? You know, you don't have to get close, and you don't have to have Oh, Enchanted Eye. Yes, please. Enchanted Eye, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down, Enchanted Eye, because I like your idea. Turn it into Strand. Turn it into Strand. Yes, Enchanted Eye. Wow. I feel like you had a brilliant idea. It is brilliant. I don't, I just don't feel it. I know it. It's a brilliant idea. An absolutely brilliant idea. Chat, Enchanted Eye just came up with a brilliant idea to have the colony shoot threadlings. Q, how are you today? Oh, playing Star Rail? I don't even think I'm familiar with that. What is that, Q? Okay, 21,000, but it did not kill that guy. I did, woo, golly. Whatever that was almost took me out. Here I am tooling around, and they all of a sudden got serious in their gameplay. How long is that thing going to take me to heal? Oh, and Genshin Impact was a monster hit. That was a monster hit. Q, how do you rate it? How do you rate it? I got the Scion. I got the Scion. 14,901 on the boss. I always like the upper ground, Guardians. I like to take the upper ground. Now, did those actually track over to him, or did they go under me? Let's see what they did, because they would elevate that. Nope. They did not travel that far. But those will, Guardians. Those will. Now, should I risk it? How much health has he got? Oh, quite a bit. You get back here. Enchanted Eye, I love the high ground. You know, it's where they would jump to. If they built this today, you know, I feel like this guy would stomp around the room more and he would jump up to this catwalk. I feel like he would definitely jump up here. But there wasn't enough damage. I'm going to say it out loud. I'm going to say it out loud. The colony didn't do enough damage. Not really. It should track a little bit further. It needs a redo. That's what I'm trying to say, Enchanted IQ. The colony, everyone in chat, the colony needs a redo. As much as I love the idea of it, and I really do enjoy it and Mayhem, and an increased ammo reserves from what? I mean, what did it go to? 5? It needs a fresh. It needs to be freshened up. I want to give it a good freshen up. And Enchanted Eye, I love what you said. I love what you said. Threadlings, it needs to shoot threadlings, or, you know, the spider pops out, does its little running thing across the ground, and then spawns threadlings. It could be so good. It could be so good. Public events. What was this? Bows. Okay, bows. Have I got anything else that I want to try in here? Deterministic chaos. Thunderlord. You know, everybody raves about Thunderlord, and I understand. I'm feeling like I need to use a little more strand. Circular. Enchanted Eye, you think the two-tailed fox is the best solo heavy? I've tried to use it, Enchanted Eye. I've tried to use it. It seems like they travel, you know, so far outside the, you know, I want a straight line. I want a straight line with no curve, just wham, you know, like mountaintop. And I find that two-tailed fox kind of like goes like this, you know. It doesn't go straight. It doesn't go straight. What are your thoughts on that, Enchanted Eye? What are your thoughts? But I have used it. But I would visit it again. I have it in the vault. I did not delete it because I felt like maybe I just wasn't in the right. I wasn't in the right activity. Deterministic chaos. Let's try it. I still really haven't used. Okay, I'm gonna make a note. Note to self. Note to self. Post market. I need to use this V10, this Vele Vales X. I need to use it. Let's go back in, Guardians, and see what deterministic chaos has to say. Let's find out what it has to say. I'm going back in. Now, none of these, I've not been using anything that's going to give me the extra because really Strand and Solar and Shotgun. I mean, I would really like to come in here with shotguns. Tractor, tractor cannon. We might have to visit the tower and grab a haul. Oh, and Q, I was gonna pull Leviathan's breath out again. I know you've been, you are a bard. You are singing the praises of Leviathan's breath, and I tried it last week, Q. I don't know if you were hanging out with me that day, but I am willing to look at it again. Deterministic chaos takes too long to activate the perk. How long does it take, Enchanted? How long does it take? While holding down the trigger, every fourth bullet becomes a heavy projectile that weakens the targets. Vexadecimal. While holding down the trigger, every fourth heavy metal projectile makes targets volatile on impact. This sounds like I need this on my Hunter on my Void build. Every fourth and 16th. It should be every, should be every 4, and then it would be 8. Let's try it, Guardians. Let's see what we think. Oh, I'm in here. I'm in here. Here I am chatting, and they could have been stomping me down. Wow, it doesn't seem like it's doing a ton of damage. Guardians, is it worth it? I feel like Outbreak Perfected did better. And he jumped. He jumped. Get back up here. Face me. He jumped, Guardians. I hate it when they all gang up down there. They have one common goal: to destroy me. They want to take me down. All right, that one didn't work out as I wanted. If you did put a catalyst on this Enchanted Eye, what would the catalyst do? I'm going to write that down. All right. We need to visit that and say, what would it do? What would it do? Stop pushing me up in the air, little monsters. And she can fire through that? I went crazy talk. That's what I did. I went crazy in here. Crazy on you. Not exotic the way it feels. Is it the firing rate? Or they just need to work on it? They just need to work on it. Wow, she got me, Guardians. She got me. I shouldn't have played with that deterministic chaos. Alright, let's finish it anyway. She's probably all healed up. She is. Oh, man, it just burns me up that I let her get me. She got me. Now I'll never make it to the prom on time. It happens, Guardian. I am one of those people, though. What is it? I must have some type of, something, that they can put a label on that makes me want to finish these lost sectors deathless. I do like to finish them deathless. Even though I've completed, multiples of these deathless, I still get upset when they get me. And she got me good. That's what I'm upset about, is that the old barrier champion got. I would have rather the peon got me than her. Wow, I just do this scout rifle has turned into one of my new favorites. No questions about it. This scout rifle is one of my new favorites. I kind of feel like I need to go take it out on the boss. I need to go, I've died, so now I can just have fun and not be concerned about it. I'm going to make a confession. I'm going to make a full confession, Guardians. Often, okay, here it is. Here it is. Often, the fear of death holds me back in this game. There's something about it. I don't want to die. I don't like dying in the game. Now, I die plenty, right? I die plenty. But I still, I still don't like it. The fear of death in Destiny is really what, keeps me from pushing hard. You got to push them hard. If you want to make a dent into this nasty hole, you got to push hard. And the fear of death keeps me from doing that at times. I'm sure it's some type of phobia. It's probably something that they can put a label on. He's right. Look at him. He's waiting. I was waiting. Now, since I have died, Guardians, when the boss comes out, I'm going to get angry on him. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get angry on him. But I think this regular old scout rifle does more damage than deterministic chaos. Come on out, you little monsters. Okay, I said I was going to use this. Let's see how much damage. Oh, they burnt me up from behind. Ooh. Ooh. That's all right, Guardians. I'm just toying with them now. We're just toying with them. For there to be a 25% outgoing solar damage, it didn't seem like that, you know, that fuel barrel did a lot of damage to him. Oh, and he hides. He hides. That's what we've come to. All right, let's see what the full, all of my bullets does to him. Woo-wee. I get more knockback with Wish Ender. Where's he at, Guardians? Oh, he's dead. I didn't even get to say goodbye. I didn't even get to say goodbye. That was tragic. That was tragic. Zemo, hello, buddy. How are you? Zemo, I watched your solo flawless Root of Nightmares. Chat, Zemo's in the house. He's a world title holder. He did the world's first solo flawless Root of Nightmares from beginning to end. And I recommend going to watch that video. Zemo raises the bar for what a Guardian can do. It shows us what's possible. And Zemo, I was just like, I felt apprehension because I was so concerned. There was one place there where you like almost, you know, where you almost fell. And I was like, ugh. You know, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Zemo, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I've got to, there's things, you know, here I am playing around in a lost sector, which I enjoy. That's why I play around in them. But I've got to get together and I've got to do a master Root of Nightmares. That's what I've got to do. And you made the Root of Nightmares. It's like, you know, we go in with 6 and we're struggling, and Zemo went through there like it was a breeze. I loved it, Zemo. I loved it. The solo explicator, yes, that's the planet guy. Man, oh man. I'm always feel like I want to skip over him and go on to the boss, Nezarek. I feel like I want to skip over him. Now, Guardians, I'm with Enchanted Eye. I'm a no on that. I am a no on that. Let's go back to Unwavering Duty. Oh, well, no, wait a minute. I didn't use Thunderlord. I have not used Thunderlord. Let's try Thunderlord. I haven't used Circular Logic. Zemo, will you try? Are you going to try the master version? Are you working on it now? Give us the news, Zemo. Give us the news. You know, we went through my clan. We got all the way to the final boss on the master version, and it just got late. I start getting tired, and then I want to go to bed. So we didn't complete it, and then we didn't get to come back to it. Woo! That ate his health bar up. Zemo, do you have a lot of the records in the dungeons? Now, Guardians, I let this old gal get me down here earlier. Even though I had, I had completed 5 deathless on this, I still let her get me. I didn't like it. It was bothersome. And she's out. She's out to get me. Oh, you deal less damage. The Pit of Heresy, which I really love. You have Grasp, Duality, Inspire, so you'd be breaking your own record. You're going after your record. And Zemo, congratulations on your new clan. I saw where you had hit a new clan. I'm sure they are thrilled to have you, buddy. I'm sure they're thrilled to have you. Now, because I moved through that, I don't have my super here yet. Oh, she's so rough. She's so rough. Congrats on that, Zemo. Congrats on it. I heard you yell out in your video. I woke the whole house up. I'm glad you did. That way they got to celebrate your solo flawless Root of Nightmares. I'm glad. I'm glad. I feel like there needs to be a party. There needs to be a cake. There needs to be something. I hope you went out and treated yourself, because it was just a fantastic achievement. What did you do, Zemo? What did you do when you went out? Or did you go out? Or how did you celebrate your victory? How did you celebrate it, Zemo? How did you celebrate it? let's get her gone before she tries to kill me. Get out of here. I feel like there should be emblems for stuff like that. A great banner, a great emblem. I definitely feel like there should be something. Achievements of a guardian like that, I feel like there needs to be something to say, here's what's possible. Here is what's possible. I wonder, Zemo, did Bungie Destiny, did they ever think that it would be possible when they were designing, building the raid? Did they actually think, you know, this can be soloed? I wonder what their thoughts were, and I want to ask you, did anyone at Bungie, did anyone reach out to you and say, job well done? Zemo, did anyone at Bungie Destiny, did they reach out? Did they send it in a Twitter? You know, did they give you an email? Did they come into your stream? Anything? Did they recognize it for you? I just really feel like you need to be recognized from the company, Or did the powers that be go into a meeting and say, well, it's been soloed, so, you know, you two are fired and you're demoted? I mean, I wonder what happened. I wonder what they were thinking about it. Oh, good, Zemo. Good, I'm glad. Zemo says, I have a friend who works at Bungie and congratulated me and watched a lot of the streams. The community manager who picked my video for Movie of the Week as well congratulated me. Oh, I didn't realize it was picked for Movie of the Week. I'll have to go take a look at it. And congrats, Zemo, on jumping your channel. I saw where it massively jumped your channel. You've got over 23,000 followers now. I mean, congratulations on that. That's an achievement. They're all hiding. All right, hello, where are they? Where are they? Get out here. Oh, Zemo, how close were you? How close were you with your team? I think we're gonna get back you know, Callus. I just really think we're gonna be getting back the Leviathan. Wow, this is the kickback on this gun is so much better than deterministic chaos. Watch it knock him around. Ooh, they dropped a lot of heavy. He should have been lifted up now. I was robbed. Not the boss, but the champion in front of him. Zemo, you got the 9th place for Root of Nightmares. What portion of it, Zemo, did you feel like slowed you down in Root of Nightmares? Oh, I didn't get anything. No exotic was gotten. That's all right, though, Guardians. The delight is getting it finished and being deathless. You had the soft lock glitch in the second encounter. Team struggled with Nezarek. I don't even know who the team was that won. You know, what I really heard about Zemo, were the teams that lost. I don't remember what the clan name was for those guys that won it. But shout out to them. Shout out to any team, that completes it day one. Zemo, you guys will get it the next time. You'll get it the next time. I'm just wondering if they're going to bring Leviathan back. I feel like they will. It seems like it fits in, with the theme of all of it. It needs to be reworked, though. But, Callus is gone, but his bots live on. Callus is gone, but the bots live on. All right, now I really liked Thunderlord. I really liked it a lot. I want to go in with Strand. And I want to go back. I think, let's go back in one last time, Guardians, with Outbreak Perfected. I really liked Outbreak Perfected. I felt like it did a lot of damage. Enchanted Eye is right, though. Deterministic Chaos. It needs some work. It needs some work. Let's do Master. Oh, that would be great, Zemo. That would be great. I love watching that kind of thing. I like watching it. I'm a big fan of YouTube and getting to watch that stuff. Oh no, I've got double anti-barrier on. I've got my work cut out for me. Ugh. Luckily, I've got Strand. So I'm going to have to keep this guy stranded. Did I get them? I hope I got them. I have got double barrier anti-barriers. And I don't even want to go back to the flag. I just want to see if I can try it and have some fun with it. I mean, it is Outbreak Perfected, so there's that. Ooh, that strand machine gun. Now she's gonna heal all the way up, and that's okay, Guardians. I know that you have to take their friends out first. Wow, that did so much better than deterministic chaos. It absolutely ate her up. And Guardians, you know, keep in mind, this is kinetic. This is a kinetic exotic weapon, but it does the damage. I mean, it just took out those guys like it was just a kid in a candy store. Zemo, yes, I think so, because we know a lot of people really missed out on that stuff. You know, I was reading some of the latest information about Destiny. We have, you know, between 500 and 800,000 people that play daily. It's quite extraordinary. Guardians, are you believing this gun? I mean, like, I am not believing the amount of output of damage. I'm never going to leave home without it. I've always loved Outbreak Perfected. I didn't like how many times I had to pull the trigger. But now that it's fully automatic, I'm in love again. I am in love again. Zemo, there was one raid that Crown of Sorrow, when I finished that, I had such horrible luck. We had this guy, I think his one goal in life was just to sabotage. And it was a clanmate. We didn't really know him that well, but oh my gosh. I can say the most rotten clanmate I've ever had. Sabotage the team and then blame everybody else for it. Sabotage and blame. I'm so glad that we got rid of him. So glad. Guardians, if I get this completed, I think this will be like the first lost sector I have gone through where I didn't have the proper mods on. Because I am always talking to people about, you know, check your mods. And normally I would go back to space and I would change my mods here. But Outbreak Perfected is just putting out so many points of damage. And with Strand, it seems like I'm getting these guys. It seems like I'm getting them. Now, I want him to come over, stomp my way, stomp my way. But Guardians, definitely come in with the correct mods. You know, don't don't hesitate to go back to space. Well, unless it's time for the daily reset and you would lose your opportunity. I have definitely been there and done that. Now I need to remember, hit his fuel cell, hit his fuel cell. That's where he's going to take the bulk of damage. And I already see those little scions are pinpointing me. I just want to reload. This is a lunch. You know, by the time this is done, I can have lunch made, right? Machine guns, they're so slow. But Zemo, you're working on getting back into dungeons where you hold the record. So are you looking to, really surpass your own world record for those dungeons? Is that what your goal is? And I'm curious, did you have naysayers that actually spoke to you, in real time, in real life, in chats where they said you'll never do it? Did they tell you, Zemo, you will never one man Root of Nightmare? I'm just curious. Because I definitely looked at Twitter. They came into chat, Zemo. Someone off of your friends list came into chat and announced it. I guess that morning when I was online, they announced that you had completed it and did it, solo flawless. I don't remember, who it was, but they definitely announced it. And everyone in chat was thrilled for you. But were there people that said you're never going to get it? Wow. Sometimes those things are vicious. Oh, he came for me. That guy came for me. Now remember, I need to get his fuel cell. Most people said that it wouldn't have been done as quickly. And Zemo, I know you worked on it daily. You're in my friends list, and I would check on you on occasion. And you would be in Root of Nightmare solo. So I knew you were working on it. I knew you were practicing. Oh, man. And I really like Evan F. I really like Evan F. I am a big fan of his videos. I'm a big fan of his videos. But I think a lot of players are probably stunned at your achievement. I think a lot of people were stunned at your achievement. I have no doubt about it. Because we actually, you know, several of my clanmates and I, we sat around and watched your video, and everybody was just rooting and hoping that I could, oh, don't let him fall, don't let him fall. Now, of course, it said, you know, world's first solo, so we knew that you had finished it. But Zemo, it was still, we were still all rooting for you, and, you know, we were rooting, we were rooting. I'm just looking forward to your next adventure. That's what I'm looking forward to. Now, Guardians, I can jump down and take him out with my super. Oh, you bet, Zemo. You are a phenomenal Guardian. Zemo, you reached a hand out to me. Like I am nobody in the world of Destiny 2. And you reached a hand out with me, and you've always been generous with your time. And you've stopped by over and over again in chat. You are exemplary in every way by being a Guardian in the real world to reach a hand out to me. You know, you took me through the raid King's Fall, and I'm extremely appreciative of that. It's always good to see people be a Guardian in real, not just in game, but in real, because that was a decision you made in real life. We weren't just, you know, like matched up in something. You came in, and thank you for that. Oh, bad throw. But I got him. I got him, Guardians. Now, this, I want to say, really, I like this machine gun. I like circular logic. I have one in the vault that has that target lock. And I'm wondering if I should really, you know, look at it further with target lock. Deterministic chaos was a no for me. It was a no for me. I like what chat said. Third Eye said about the colony needs to do threadlings. It needs to shoot strand threadlings. For sure. It does not need... It needs an update. Enchanted Eye, it needs an update, buddy. I like what you said about that. Thank you for that. Alright, I kind of gave everyone a good... I did die, you know, that one time. I died. You know, the barrier champion got me. That one was done without an unstop mod, so, you know, it kind of makes me, no, I don't know. I don't think I could go through there and complete that with Fighting Lion. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe Fighting Lion could do the damage. Fighting Lion, it's one of those weapons. I've used it on and off multiple times. I wished it launched sticky grenades. I would love for it to launch sticky grenades. Outbreak Perfected, you're as glorious as you've always been, even more so with the full auto mod on. I just love it. Love it, love it. Wish Ender, that was one of my favorites through this. Circular Logic was a yes for me. It was a yes, and there's a 25% bonus to damage with Galahorn. So, you know, keep that solar in mind. Keep the solar in mind, because you're gonna like it. Now, I was using Abeyant Leaps all my runs. I did not change from Strand because I said I'm going to use Strand for the rest of the season because I really like it a lot. We've got 24 days left, Guardians. And I'm going to enjoy Strand for the 24 days because it's been the outgoing surge on all of this. Now, I want to come back and I want to do Mayhem. Zemo, everyone in chat, thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for stopping by, Zemo, and giving us some information and insight. And chat, I appreciate you guys. All of our Guardians around the world, thank you for pushing back against the darkness. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. And I'll see you guys very soon inside the game. Bye. Bye.